So today's video is all about my must-have everyday essentials. And I gotta say, this was a hard list because there are lots of things that I use every day, but I made myself stop and think, if this wasn't here, what would I do? And there were a lot of things that I'd be, well, it's fine, I could use this or I could do it this way. So everything I'm showing you in today's video is something that I have absolutely no replacement for. I could not do without it. And as always, everything will be linked in the description box below. It'll be pinned in the comments and it's available on my Amazon storefront. So I'm going to kind of break this video down by category. I have things for my dogs, kitchen items, bath and beauty, lifestyle, things for my home, and even something for my car. I bet you find something that you think, you know what, that is exactly what I need. So I have two dogs, Maxie and Pollux, and yes, I let the dogs get on my furniture. And that brings me to the top two items on my list. So I have several dog blankets on my couch, and these are truly dog and pet blankets because they have little silicone grippers on the back side of the blanket. So if you have a leather sofa, which is what I used to have, it will kind of grip itself in place and not scoot around on the leather. But I now have several upholstered couches in the house, and these blankets protect my couch. They're super easy to wash. In fact, I washed mine today. They come in lots of different colors and different sizes, so you can pick out what works best for you. So I actually have two of these covers that go on the couch in my living room. One stays on there all the time. That is where Maxie tends to jump up and lay. And then in the evenings, Pollux also wants to get on the couch. And so I get out the bigger version and I drape it over the back of the couch and the seat of the couch because he is a hairy shedding boy and he gets hair everywhere. And then when we go to bed at night, I just fold it up and put it away. And of course, every day when my dogs get off of their dog blanket, I like to clean up the dog hair with my Chom Chom roller. You just can so easily run this over your upholstered furniture. When I actually use the Chom Chom roller on the blanket, I just put a hand down on the blanket to kind of hold it, you know, tight into place, roll my Chom Chom right over it and collect all of the dog hair. So before I washed my blankets today, I did Chom Chom them both so that there wasn't dog hair in my washing machine. And I love this thing. You all know I do. I've been talking about it for years and years. Then Maxie and Pollux absolutely cannot get through the day without their favorite Nutro berry dog treats. And I love this mixed berry dog treat because number one, it is made of very high quality ingredients. It's full of oatmeal, blueberries, cranberries, and cherries. And when you open a bag of these dog treats, you can smell the berries. It smells like something that you would want to eat. And these are made in the United States. I've got somebody's attention right here who heard me get these out of the dog treat jar. Come here, Moose. Here's a treat for you. Pollux, do you want a dog treat? Here's a treat for you. They're just the perfect size to give them a little treat, and I don't feel bad about giving them lots of treats throughout the day. And of course, I walk my dogs every single day. Pollux has to be walked wearing a harness because he likes to pull me, and this is his favorite harness. He's comfortable. I'm in control. I love that it is solid and sturdy. It has a handle on the back, so if for some reason I need to reach down and grab a hold of him, I can. And it has two places that I can hook my leash on. One on the back if I want to give him a lot more control, and one right here on the chest. And when I'm hooked on his chest, he can't pull me. I am in full control. The harness is an absolute must. So this is my favorite car accessory. I get right in and I pop my cell phone in. And you can see, show you better this way, that when you put your cell phone in, it will properly adjust to your phone. You don't have to unclip it or clip it back on. Your phone just slides in and out. And this one holds my phone so steady. It actually mounts directly onto your air vent with a turn dial. So it is strong, it is secure, it's not going to move around when you're driving. You can turn it in an horizontal or vertical position. It is an essential for when I'm driving in my car. So let's just talk about my next essential, and it is my sunglasses. If I'm outside, I am wearing sunglasses. And I get asked a lot about this specific pair. They are Maui Jim. Maui Jim is the only brand of sunglasses I wear for several reasons. They have women's cut sunglasses. They fit me properly. They're not too big for my face. They are styled for a woman's face. They are polarized. And oh yes, I am a firm believer in wearing polarized sunglasses. You will hear people that say, oh no, polarization really doesn't matter. And oh yes, it does matter. If you are going to be at the beach or near water, if you are looking at the glare of oncoming headlights, when the sun bounces off of different items, the polarization in the lenses block that glare from you. There is a huge difference if you have on polarized glasses and non-polarized glasses. This particular style that I'm wearing, I have it in a tortoiseshell color. It does come in a black version as well. Will be linked in the description box, so those of you that are interested in my sunglasses can get this pair. The next reason I love Maui Jim is for the way that they style their nose pieces. The nose pieces are separate from the glasses. They're not part of the frame itself, and they are covered in a rubberized grip. Super important, because that means your glasses will not slide down your face. If you're hot, if you're sweaty, if you're wet, the glasses stay put. I just love Maui Jim. I love the style of their glasses, the design. I've been wearing them for probably 20 plus years. They're super high quality, and it's just an everyday essential for me. And another everyday essential is my step counter. I try to get in at least 10,000 steps a day. I have been on the go all morning. I've already exceeded 13,000 steps already today. And the reason I know that is because I always have my step counter. This one is essential because of the large screen. It can lay in any direction. I can drop it in my purse or in my pocket. And it's super simple to restart at the beginning of every day. All you have to do is push that big button right back there, hold it for about 3 seconds, and it will reset to 0. Just like that. And there is no calibration needed. You open it up out of the package and it is ready to go. It accurately counts my steps every single day. Then moving on to essential kitchen items are my stainless steel K-Cup Keurig coffee pods. I grind my own coffee and I fill up these reusable stainless steel coffee pods so that I can have fresh, wonderful coffee every single morning. And since I started grinding my own coffee and using these stainless reusable cups, it has been a game changer. Then every time I cook, it doesn't matter what I'm cooking, I am using a silicone coated kitchen utensil. My favorites are the smaller size utensils. I don't know what I would do without them. You can get them in a package of gray or rainbow colors, all different shapes and sizes. I love this little teeny skinny one and the little brush, but I'm always reaching for the silicone coated utensils. They are in the drawer right next to my oven, and these are things that I absolutely cannot cook without. And same thing goes for my bamboo salt cellar. I love to use kosher salt when I'm cooking, and I like to get it with my fingers. I feel like I'm in so much more control of the salt quantity when I can actually put my fingers in the salt cellar and control the salt versus having it in a shaker or bottle of some sort. My husband got this bamboo salt cellar for me years ago. It has a granite lid, so it fits on there. It's really heavy, so it kind of makes it airtight, but it looks great sitting on my countertop. It sits next to my Well, my microphone just died, so I apologize for the change in audio quality, but I'm going to continue on with the video. The last kitchen item that is an essential is my Good Grips soap dispenser. This sits at our kitchen sink, and I will use this to get the soap to wash my hands. I use this to get soap to wash my dishes. It is so solid and heavy. It has a silicone ring on the bottom so it won't scoot around on your countertop. It does not tip over. Mine is actually quite a few years now, and they have redesigned this little squishy thing at the top where you get your soap out. So it looks a lot more sleek and modern now, but it's stainless steel so it doesn't rust. And then you can see how much soap you have right there with that little glass window. Moving into Bath and Beauty, I had to come in the bathroom because this is where my Bath and Beauty products are. So I want to start off first and foremost with my Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is how I get my makeup off every night. This stuff is unbelievably fantastic. It just feels like a balm that you rub your fingers in, run it across your face. As you're doing so, you can feel your makeup dissolve. Rub it on your eyes, you can feel your mascara dissolving. And then I do wash my face every night with my All About Clean liquid facial soap from Clinique. I have been a Clinique girl since I was probably in my 20s, and I've never found anything as good as Clinique products. They just work wonderfully with my skin, and these are everyday essentials. Then because I have gray hair, and gray hair can get kind of brownish and dingy at times, I swear by my Joico Color Purple Balance shampoo. This makes my gray hair and my white hair bright and vibrant. It gets rid of any dull or kind of yellowing that can easily appear in gray hair. I use this every 3 or 4 times that I wash my hair. Just leave it in my hair a couple minutes and my hair stays vibrant and white. Now I do have an entire video about this purple shampoo because I know that you all have lots of questions about it. I will link that video in the description box. Then moving on is my triple magnesium supplement. I take this every day for 2 reasons. Number 1, it helps me sleep. And number 2, it gets rid of constipation. And oh boy, does it. So I take 1 capsule a day. The recommended daily dose is 2 capsules. And I've had so many people ask me why I do that. I thought, you know, it just seemed right. Recently, I started taking 2 capsules a day, and I am here to tell you that it makes a dramatic difference in your bowels. Things move along so much more quickly and easily when I was taking 2 capsules a day compared to the 1 that I was on. So really try it out, see what your body needs, see what works best for you. But this is the brand that I take and I trust because I have tried other brands. I did not get the benefits from them, and I have come back to this one, and this is where I'm staying put. Then moving on to actual makeup and beauty products is my Tower 28 cream blush. I wear the color called Office Hours. My daughter got this for me for my birthday a couple years ago, and I had never used a cream blush. But now I'm hooked. I don't think I could ever go back to just regular powder blush. This cream blush is so natural, and it makes me look and feel like I have a brightness to my skin, a glow, a beauty coming from the inside out, versus when you wear a powder blush, it just seems to sit on your skin. It's a very surface color. This really just looks like it is coming from you, and you can tell how much I love it because I'm almost down to the bottom and gonna have to order myself another one. Then of course, this video would not be complete unless I talked about my Hourglass Volumizing Glossy Lip Balm. My favorite color is Crave. If you can see that, I have it on right now. I'll put it on for you. This is a very buttery lip gloss. It is lightly pigmented, and it gives my mouth a very fresh and clean feeling that will last for 2 hours sometimes. I love the way it feels on my mouth. It is not heavy like a lot of glossy lip glosses can be. I think this tube is fantastic. It does not leak in my purse. It's very chic looking, and this has been my favorite lip gloss for a very long time, and I know that you all love it too. And I adore this so much that I gave my sister a tube for her birthday last year, and now she's hooked. And last thing for beauty is my Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Night Cream. I'll put this on every single night after I have washed and cleansed my face. And there's something about this night cream that smells so lovely. And it truly is a night cream. It is on the thicker side, but it is so luscious. It just goes on beautifully. It soaks in beautifully. It makes my skin look soft and supple. It's just a really beautiful, wonderful night cream, and I enjoy putting this on every single night. And I have never found a replacement for it, and so this is an essential. And then we have to talk about my squatty potty. I did a whole video talking about 5 things that have to happen every single day for me to have a good day, and Squatty Potty was number 2 in that video. If you're not familiar with the Squatty Potty, it's basically a toilet stool. Now I have the OG, the original Squatty Potty. Mine is probably 20 years old at this point, and you can still buy that version on Amazon. You can get fancy ones if you want to. You can get bamboo, you can get them in black and white and all these colors. I just love my traditional Squatty Potty because it blends in to the look of my toilet. Of course, my toilet is white, but my Squatty Potty is essential. It really should be at the very top of this video as the number 1 important item, but I was trying to go by topic. But Squatty Potty, girl, if you have never used a toilet stool, when you are on the toilet doing number 2, you have got to try it. Just trust me, just try it. An everyday essential is my favorite bra. This is the Under Outfit bra. It is available on Amazon. I'm wearing it now in the color black. I have it in this beige color, and it is every single day my essential. I recently released a video telling you in detail why this is my favorite everyday bra, and I also showed you my 2 favorite sports bras. Again, I'll link that video in the description if you want to know all the details. This is an essential bra because it is super comfortable. It does not have an underwire. The color choices are fantastic. The pads are built into the bra so they don't slip around and come out. And I wear a size medium, but look how slim these straps are. A lot of times when you have bras that do not have an underwire and the straps are reinforced, they tend to be very thick. You can see how thin these straps are, but they are incredibly sturdy. They hold up everything perfectly. Then I have a couple home items that are truly essential. For me to get a good night's sleep, I need 2 things. I need my latex foam pillow and my micro mink Sherpa blanket. This blanket is on my bed year round. It is so soft and so cuddly and very luxurious. And because it is on here year round, I want to answer a question that I've been asked a lot. When I make my bed, the sheet is on the bottom, then the blanket is on top of the sheet, then my comforter is on top of the blanket. So when the wintertime, when it's cold, I have the sheet, the blanket, and the comforter pulled up on me. In the summertime, when it's hot, I only have the sheet and the blanket. I pull the comforter down to my feet. I would much rather have the super soft blanket on me than a comforter. And pro tip here, when Pollux gets up on the bed, the fact that the blanket is between the sheet and the comforter keeps his dog hair off of my blanket. It is the best blanket I have ever slept under, and it's an essential for our bed. And so is my latex foam pillow. My husband and I both sleep on latex foam. It is soft and bouncy. It is like you are sleeping on a cloud. We keep a silk pillowcase on top of the cover that the latex foam pillow is in. It's breathable. It is organic. It is wonderful. It comes in different firmness levels. You can get it in a standard pillow, a queen, and a king. You can see how bouncy and squishy the pillow is. When you put your head on it, it bounces back up. It does not stay kind of sunken in like a memory foam pillow. Latex is cooling. It does not retain your body heat. And it is absolutely essential. So essential that when I travel, my pillow goes with me. And then my bed would not be complete unless I have washed my sheets and my blanket in my Glamorous Wash Diva scent. This is an obsession. This is something that is truly essential. I have to smell this when I get in bed at night. And so every Monday I change my sheets. And every Monday I wash my sheets in my Diva Wash. And I tell everybody how wonderful Diva Wash is because it truly is. You will become obsessed with the scent. The best way for me to describe it is a warm and kind of deep, sexy scent. It is luscious. It is sexy. It is dark. It is musky. And it lasts for up to a week on your sheets. I have to have this on my sheets. It truly is an essential, and a little bit goes a long way. You can tell I just buy this small bottle. All you use is one capful in a load of sheets. I also wash my beach towels in this glamorous wash. Just trust me on this. This will become your home essential. Then my favorite paper to-do list is going to round out today's video. I live and die by a to-do list. It keeps me organized. I can see everything I need to do. And I know this might be old school, actually writing down things I need to accomplish in a day, but I love this to-do list. It comes on a pad. I believe there's 50 sheets on a pad. They just tear off. It is the perfect size. You can check things off or scribble them out. Every morning when I sit down at my desk, I make my to-do list for the day, and I feel so accomplished when I can mark everything off. And there are a lot of times I think of something I need to do, and if I've learned, if I don't write it down, I will forget it and it will not get taken care of. So a to-do list is truly an essential. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I was able to show you something that you thought, I need that. That needs to be an essential in my life. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.